tell me that I was supposed to be next before, so I'm sorry.
I'm way too tired for this.
So I kind of have a weird background. I grew up in Kentucky, but I'm also Jewish. So sometimes I'll tell people that I'm hillbilly or something like that, but not a whole lot of Kentucky Jews. I feel like when I moved away, like probably the population went down by roughly a third. But my dad's not Jewish. He's kind of a good old boy, he's a little conservative and things like that, and so it's created some interesting family dynamics. Don't really think about that a lot, but one day he sat me down when I was very, very early in my dating life, and he said, "Brandie, the one thing that you can do to really get disowned is bring home a black guy." And I was like, "Thanks, Dad." And that was, I guess, somewhat of a reasonable expectation for him when I was thin and living in Kentucky and all cute and stuff, but then I came to the big city and I got a little thick, and the scenery changes a little bit and you kind of take what you get. So, just various things kind of poke into your mind, as you think about having a family where the conservatism and liberalism kind of clash. And I think the thing that brought it foremost to my mind was when I started suspecting that my little brother was gay. When I was little, it was just kind of one of those, "Oh yeah, my little gay brother" and stuff. But then as we got older, I was like, no, I really kind of think he's gay. So I remember one time we were driving out to Indiana to go skiing, because awesome skiing there. And we're listening to the iPod, and he, Elton John comes on, and he's just singing this little heart out. And I said, "Ryan, I'm really in the LGBT community, and I'm very supportive, and I love you no matter what, and if there's anything you want to tell me." And he's like, "I think there's semen on your seats." And I think he was right, because I'm a slut. This is not even a falsehood. The other night, I don't even know why, I decided to try to make a list of everyone who I'd slept with. And granted, I was using an old pen, but I swear to God, it ran out of ink halfway through the list. And I was like, this fucking pen is slut-shaming me. This is not okay. So my brother did eventually come out, and that's actually been a real trip. Very proud of him. And then he got really integrated in this really hoity-toity gay community. It's a bunch of doctors and lawyers and all these fancy people, and he just did not want me to meet these people. Because I'm me. But I finally convinced him, take me over there. So we're having a dinner party, and we're all, nice, and things were going well. And then drinks started happening. And so I was like, okay, well, these people really like me now. I'm gonna win them over with a story. So I decided to share with them my story that my friend had told me about what happens when you do poppers, because this seems like a dinner conversation. So he's like, "Well, you hear a noise in your ears. It's kind of like a vacuum cleaner, and then your butthole gets real loose." And I just start dying laughing, because I think this is a really funny description. And then I look over at my brother, who's just like, and so I don't think I've even met those friends ever again. He can't take me anywhere. But that's just kind of the sense of humor that we have in my family. We're rude, crude people, and ripping farts are basically the funniest level of comedy of all time. So I was dating this guy, and we disagreed about farts a lot, and I wasn't allowed to fart around him. I'm like, okay, whatever. So one night we're laying in bed, and I wake myself up with a fart. And I'm sitting there, and I'm going, now, did I have to wake up and fart, or did I fart myself awake? And I'm having this really deep existential crisis about this, really, really wondering what came first, and all this stuff. So I'm just laying there really, And while I'm laying there, Jason reaches over and he's, "Shh, Pinky, it's okay, shh," and he's kind of comforting me. And what people who haven't heard this joke already don't know about me is that I'm really afraid of thunder. And that's what he would always do during thunderstorms, because I would get so frightened and so startled and stuff that, "Shh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay." So he's doing that, and I'm laying there and I'm like, oh my God, he just thought that was thunder. I don't even know what to do about this in my life, but okay, fine. So I go back to sleep and whatever, I'll solve this mystery another day. So a few days later, we are out with a friend, and I was telling him about this amazing story that happened to me in my whole existential crisis, what came first, blah, 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 blah. And Jason looks over and he's like, No, B, that's not what happened. What happened was your drunk ass was snoring so loud that you woke me up, and I got pissed off because I couldn't go back to sleep. I poked you in the side as hard as I could, and you ripped a fart, and then you got so scared that I just decided to comfort you, and this is why I'm single. So.